This is Cultural Encounter, celebrating art, life, and culture in Yamhill County. My name is Courtney Terry, and my guests today are Lesley Anderson and Matthew Hawkins. Lesley, you're with the Yamhill County Parks Board, and Matthew, you're with Matt Clay Pottery here in town. I'm just going to say right now, congratulations on your 1 year in business.
Thank
You
you so
mentioned that,
much.
so we're
Thank you.
celebrating.
Yes.
But today we're talking about the really cool program for the summer, the Art in the Park Quest. And it's a little bit different than it's been in years before, but it looks like it's a better different. So tell me, what is the plan for this year's Park Quest?
So the Parks Quest has been around for, I think, 30 years. I've been on the County Parks Advisory Board for 2 years, and they were finding that the people who had been participating in the Park Quest had really been the same kind of 20, 30 families for a long time. And so they had created a goal on the board to really increase our reach and get more people to know about how awesome our parks are. So last year we just focused on one park, and we ended up raising $17,000 for Ed Grenfell Park to bring the electricity back. It's our only county dog park. And then this year, when we were meeting in our subcommittee to figure out what we would do for Park Quest, I was listening to the radio and heard an interview with the anonymous artist that started at Lincoln City with the glass orbs and hiding those. And the artist had said this was the last year, and she hopes that other people would be inspired and kind of continue it on. And I thought, I'm on my way to the parks meeting to talk about what we should do. I'm going to say, let's do our own, Art in the Park Quest. And everyone was like, that's a great idea. And we connected with the Arts Alliance of Yamhill County, and then local artists. And Matt and I are in the same building, in the Boho building on First Street. And I said, Matt, what do you think? And he said, yeah, I'd love to be a part. What do you need? And so the last 2 months, I've been collecting art from artists all over Yamhill County. We've got a few pieces to show off here. Wooden Bird, this was by Holly Wagner. A knitted beaver. This was from Brooke Karish from the Soil and Water Conservation District, who wants everyone to know that beavers are a very important part of the Pacific Northwest ecosystem. So this is very exciting. Mike Santone from Meadow Lake Studios. And we've just got lots of different kinds of art, some small, some big. And we've been picking at least 2 parks every weekend since July 4th. And we'll go through the end of August. And we will hide art in the park. Different board members are hiding the art, and then many of them are kind of doing a little video of themselves and taking pictures of the park that we can send out as clues on our social media. So if you follow us on social media, Yamhill County Parks, you can see the videos that we post every weekend with some of the clues. And we hope you'll get inspired to just look up the county parks that we have in the area and have fun. Look around. You're going to look for a Ziploc bag, and you'll see the Art in the Park Quest sign on the very front. And then we've included a second page with these that has information about the art that's in the bag, the artist, and then how to follow parks. So far, we haven't heard from anyone who's found the pieces, but they've all been found by different people. And so we really encourage, if you find the art, you get to keep it. And we hope that this is a really fun thing for families and friends and individuals to just give themselves something fun to do for the summer. Who doesn't love a treasure hunt?
Exactly. Well, in the Yamhill County parks, it's like you have so many, I guess, so are there specific parks that you are targeting, or is it all the parks at different times? Or
So technically the county owns, I think it's 17 different parks, but there's really only 7 that are really accessible to folks. So we chose those 7, and you can see those 7 on our social media page because I left my list. But off the top of my head, I know we've got Blackwell, Menifee, Crabtree, Ed Grenfell, Stuart Grenfell, Huber, and there's one more that I'm forgetting. Deer Creek. Oh,
Deer
I got them all.
Yay!
So all of those parks are really awesome. They all have creek access. So if you're looking for somewhere to cool off this summer, pack yourself a picnic and check out the parks.
Yeah. And Matt, was this?
Yeah,
You made it.
I'll pick it up. This was actually a piece of art made by one of my teachers, Michelle. Shout out, Michelle. She and I were talking about how to get involved with this awesome initiative, and I was talking with her about some of my favorite experiences in the parks in Yamhill County. And I pick up my stepson from summer camp at the Outdoor Education Alliance's summer program out at Charles Metzger Park. And whenever I go pick him up, we spend a couple hours hunting for newts and lizards. So this was just a little nod to the way that my family likes to engage with the parks around here. And so, yeah, we're really thrilled to hide 8 unique lizard pendants.
There's 9.
Oh, there's 9. There's 9. And they're all different, and they're all made here in Yamhill County, which is one of the big things that our art community is really proud of, is the active creation here. Here in town, Yamhill County, a place that does a lot of amazing things. So, yeah.
Wow, that is exciting. And so the Facebook page, you can find like the clues and things like that.
Yeah, our Facebook and our Instagram, you'll see those videos posted every weekend. And we'll go through the end of August. We do have quite a few art pieces that if we haven't distributed them by the end of August, the last weekend in August, we're just going to hide a whole bunch. If you're an artist who wants to get involved, you really love our parks, you have a piece of art that you're like, oh, this was inspired by nature, and I'd like people to know about it, we'll still accept your art. And we hope that people have so much fun that we just continue to do this every year, because the feedback so far, just in promoting the event, has gotten us into the homes of way more county residents than any of our previous initiatives. So that's really, really exciting. Art and nature are both so healing, and this is a great way to celebrate that.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's so cool because I mean there are programs like geocaching or letterboxing, where you are looking for something that's tangible, but it's like a stamp booklet, or there might be like little plasticky prizes or something.
Yeah.
This is so much cooler, and it's having it be actual pieces of art that people can find. How many pieces would you say?
We had, the last I counted, I think it was 22 pieces of art.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's, and they range from little tiny to, well, I told everyone that they had to fit within the Ziploc bag. So they are no bigger than the Ziploc bag. So I was like, you never know when it's just going to rain.
Yeah.
So
Ziploc bag.
yeah, Ziploc bag, and then it's secured somewhere. And we try and get pictures with some clues on there. So,
I mean, I know this is probably a controversial question, but do you have a favorite park in Yamhill County? See, I know it was controversial.
Pick your favorite child.
Yeah, I know.
You're on the board now. They're your children.
I'll say my most frequently visited is Ed Grenfell, because it's our only county dog park, because the creek access is great for my age children. I've got 5-year-old twins, and love how easy it is to access the water there and how safe it feels. But I think that Deer Creek is probably my favorite, and it's just the walkway that they did out at Deer Creek is just so the wood is beautiful. It's very well done. There's a memorial bench out there. And the wildflowers are incredible. And then there's a whole other side of the park where you can access the creek. It was traditional hunting grounds for local tribes in the area. And so it's got a lot of historical significance. And the people who visit it frequently, they really care for it. So it's a little out there on your way, kind of off Highway 18, but it's really quiet and sweet, and I love it.
So
Yeah.
a couple of my favorites as well. And I think, yeah, we have such a special park system in Yamhill County because like they're also super accessible, but yeah, when you get out there, like I've been at Deer Creek Park and there's no one else, and the only thing you hear is like the wind through the leaves and the grasses, and it's incredible. But also you could go to Blackwell on a really hot summer day and everybody's playing in the water down there, and so
Blackwell is beautiful too. And like some of our smaller parks, I hadn't really spent a lot of time at Menifee or Huber before being on the parks board, and they're smaller parks, but they just have so much in a condensed space, and there's usually not a lot of people there, so that's really nice.
I remember previous park quests, and I do remember going to Menifee. Is that the one that's kind of in like outside? Maybe I don't know where it is. That's embarrassing.
Yamhill area. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
We'll call it that. Was there one? Crabtree. There.
Yeah.
I remember there was a clue and it was hidden, and I think I spent. It's a small park, but I spent so much time there trying to find the clue wherever it was. Which is like, even if you're like, oh, I can't find anything, I'm so frustrated. I think I'm just gonna sit in the grass for a while and calm down. You can do that.
Actually, there's beautiful nature all around me. Very cool.
So finding the art, I know, like for you, Matt, it was like, yes, I want to do this. I want to participate. Did you feel like were you going out and asking people, or was it a lot of that kind of organic?
I feel like, it was pretty organic for the most part. And the Yamhill County Arts Alliance was really helpful at kind of getting the word out and pushing it out to the artists in Yamhill County. And so receiving messages from people and saying, hey, I heard about art in the park. Hey, I heard about art in the park. Are you still accepting art? And then it's been really fun to go out and meet the artists and see their spaces, or just get to talk about what inspires them. And so I've really enjoyed it, and everyone who's on the Parks Quest committee has also really enjoyed seeing all of the art and getting to know different artists. They're like, this person lives here? I'm like, yeah. And they have a whole page of like artists. I'm like, go, do the thing. So I've had so much fun, and I hope that we continue to do this for a long time.
Yeah, and it looks like such a fun kind of reframe, getting people out in the parks and having the art. And I feel like this has been kind of like an artsy summer in McMinn with the art festival and everything.
Yeah, it really has. And I mean, my work outside of Yamhill County Parks, I own a movement center, and I'm always like, we do events that move people. And
there you go.
We started an initiative last year called the Outdoor 52 Challenge. And I have a lot of clients that I work with mobility issues, and it's not really achievable for someone to say, I'm going to hike every week. And so we like lowered the barrier. We said outdoor 52, spend time outdoors every week. And then if you log those hours, if you log 52 hours in a year, we'll enter you to win a free year membership at the studio. And so in doing that, I had already been like promoting the parks, and then I was like, I should be on the parks board. And it's really been very organic layering of my life and my personal love of art and nature. So I am so happy to share it.
Yeah, this is wonderful. And so folks can find out on the Facebook page and county webs, mostly social media.
Social media.
Yeah, that's where the clues will be. That's where the fun is. Lesley and Matt, thank you so much for coming in and talking about this program. It's so exciting, and I hope it keeps going just this way.
Thank you so much for having us and for promoting art in Yamhill County.
It's so easy. It's so easy and wonderful.
So hope you will go out to visit our county parks, and best of luck treasure hunting.
Thank you. This is Courtney Terry, and this has been Cultural Encounter.